Jody and Kurt on the spot about that, if you're comfortable. If you're not, you can tell Ross and I what to say. But I think to say, this is amazing, and explain what it is and things like that. So take a moment and say, feel of a lifetime, blah, 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 blah. If you're comfortable.
So a couple issues about that. One is we should probably get pictures of each one individually with things about it. And then another opportunity, Jen, is we could just pre-record all of this.
That's true, we could.
Yeah.
We have a lot of family pictures from the week in Colorado that, would look family-ish. It's a really pretty place. So yeah, I'm comfortable with it if Kurt's comfortable with it. I also want to bring up the fact that the ticker readout on the top of the page for all the items, to me but I'm Jody Q Public, was a distraction to me because I thought, why is there an ad running on our, so to me that, I think I appreciate the fact that here we are appreciating these businesses and, Bexy and Island Books. And I wrote a really nice hand letter to, to the Island Books gal. But that was a distraction to me just because I'm not on the computer every single day. So to me, it looked like it took her, the advertisement that you get sometimes when you look up recipes. Because that's what I look up. I look up recipes, and then all of a sudden it's like that, and it's like, so that's just my general thing. It threw me away from the golf team.
I can always do that as we're starting to talk about items. Just bring the screen down so you can't see this definitely at the start.
Going to be up there when people are on getting ready to bid, because if they're anybody like me, they'll be like, what is this?
Okay, so maybe explain that, or when we're looking at the items. So anyway, maybe we pre-record these. That might be a good idea, because the golf challenge needs to be explained what that is, because I don't think people are going to understand that. I think the Colorado one, and then we'll see if we have a third one in there. We'll just sort of identify as a committee the next week which would be the third one we'd want to sort of profile and then approach those folks. So that's what we mean when we talk about the live auction component. So it's chat, bid, there you go. And this is all sort of automatic. So if they're in the system and registered, this is really slick how this works. And then we close our time with talking about bid per band. And the bidding per band is our answer to raise the paddle, and that we're not raising the paddle. These are, again, it's a donation item. Again, Malcolm McClellan loves these because they're 100%. But each of these, Tammy has gone in. It's actually pretty cool what she's done. She's gone in and she's actually added in what each of them represents or can represent. So like a fashion specialist for a month. So really cool what she did there. So Tammy, did you have other vision for the bid for band?
Okay, so the problem with those packages, I put them in there. Actually, I got the idea from the Boys and Girls Club because I think that just gives people an alternate way of purchasing or donating. But the primary way you're actually supposed to donate is that click here to donate button. But you have to be logged in.
Okay.
Yeah.
There it is. Okay.
And so that's actually where you're supposed to donate. If you were logged in, you would see the different numbers along the way, 25, 50, I can't remember all the different options. Perfect. And then when people donate there, then the little thermometer goes up.
Okay, so that's what
I'm
we'll
going
do.
to ask Susan Empey to actually fake the donations for when people do the bid for band packages. You can manually enter them on that site to make that thermometer go up.
Awesome. Okay, so that light bulb goes on. I love this. Is really helping me tonight, you guys. Thank you for being patient. So, blah blah blah. Live auction. We talked about golf challenge. Talked about da 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 da. Okay, time to bid for the bands, and then I'll be logged in. All I need to do is navigate so people can see it here, and then I don't know if I'll be able to see names. Right? Do names pop up?
Well, so right now, we have the choice of either seeing names or not seeing names. So some people didn't like that idea, and so I took all the names out that had purchased, or we could put them back in. What I don't like about this particular thermometer is the fact that the names just stay there, so you can scroll through them and actually take a look at them. It's not like it just kind of flashes by. There's a display screen where it's the same thermometer that you have access to, where it just flashes by, but you can it just flashes by and you can see the thermometer, and so that actually might be a better way to go.
Okay, that's going to be an agenda item at the next organizational meeting, because I want the team to sort of think about that, what their comfort level is.
Right.
I don't want anyone.
We get names of people who didn't donate, and then you can push on it and judge them. That might be more effective.
Judging always works. I do that. Yeah, a fair amount of judging with my children. Okay, so go ahead.
Jen, can I ask you one more thing? When you go back to the packages, can you actually click on one of the packages?
Yes. So,
So like click on the Week in Colorado? So we can load up pictures here, Jody, Kurt, if you want to. We can load up more pictures kind of up there at the top
you can see them right here. It's a slideshow.
that you can scroll through.
This is an awesome one, you guys. Thank you so much. I'm so I can tell I haven't traveled for 7 months. I'm just like, oh my God, a plane. Someday I'll be traveling again. Okay. Yeah, no, we can go back and forth and see that. I'll just make sure I'm all locked in so we have full access on all that. Any questions about sort of that section of the evening? Okay, it's going to be fast because really we have only, I think, 15 or 20 minutes to do all that. So it has to be, actually maybe, Ross, one of the benefits of pre-recording the 3 live items is then we can control the time. You know, if everybody talks for 2 minutes or 3 minutes, then we have it. So that might be something where we want to be.
I have
Okay.
a question.
Yeah.
So first of all, I logged out because I'm on two different Zoom meetings right now. So, and on my way back in, I don't know if you guys experienced this, Jen, but I know you were working with the settings on muting and unmuting. It asked me, maybe you already know this.
No.
On the
tell
way
me.
back in, it's kind of an off-putting question. Like it says, are you okay with Jen McClellan being able to unmute you in all future meetings?
Oh boy. Okay.
Now I clicked yes because I wanted to get into the meeting, but I don't know that if I had clicked no, if it would have let me in. So maybe somebody else should log off and come back in and click no
Let's see what
and
happens.
see. But I imagine there's some people out there who are security minded who might not want their, you Jen to be able in all future meetings. To
Jody, you want to pound out and come back in?
But my tech question was about that same.
You just click on the link again.
People ask questions. How do people ask for tech help? How do people ask questions?
So the chat is enabled, and that's sort of where we're at right now. And we have a program that's going home in next week's email blast that has sort of all the step how-tos, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And there'll be some identified tech people that can be accessible during the evening.
Okay, because my thought was whoever those people are, they should log on to the meeting and change their name to tech help or tech questions. So that when they go to chat, the people go to tech questions.
Okay.
Or need help or have questions or
Something
whatever.
like that is the actual
And then
name.
we point, they change their name so it shows up in the participants. And then we point them to that at the beginning.
Good
Okay,
idea.
Parker, I didn't get the same question when I came back in.
That's so interesting.
I can try if you want. I got the question when I came to this meeting.
Maybe it's a district account security setting.
Might be. Do you want me to try it again? I can log out and log in.
Yeah, see what happens.
Click no and see what happens.
While he's doing that, I have an even more basic question. When we do these at community center, it's easy. You go there, check in, you get your envelope, and everything is there. This time, my understanding is you're gonna have to have two links, one to the Zoom meeting and the other to the auction platform. At this point, no one has either of those. And I just want to make sure people show up, if you will. Because, before this meeting today, I was like, hey, I need to log on to the auction site and be ready to go because that's where everything's going to happen.
So, really good
I
question.
anticipate others that are not doing this prep for weeks on end, they will be a little bit, coming in from left field, not really being in tune with, hey, where do we go? We just try to make sure to make it really easy.
So really good questions. So tomorrow's e-blast is the same as what you've seen before. Register. It's to the 2,000 addresses we have, and it's the register. The lead I'm going to share with you here in a second is the all-in 2-minute teaser. And so that's like, this is your chance to see that. So that's tomorrow's blast. And then next week's blast is going just to the people that registered. So now we sort of close that circle tight. And the big one on that is that the program is going out. The program actually has to go out in a normal world would be the catalog for a couple of reasons. One is it has the contractual auction protocols, which is the contract. If you buy, you have to buy, whatever. But it also will have the how-tos. And it was like, you really need 2 devices. You need a computer, and then you need the auction is on your phone or another computer, however you work with it. You need 2 devices, one to watch the thing and one to bid. Here are the 2 links. Here's how you register. And it's going to be, you get my emails where it's like bulleted, do this, getting on the ESG website, pay, it's going to be that. It's going to be log on here, do this, do that, do that. And then we will probably end up resending it Saturday. I would expect probably about 1 or 2 because the majority of people will register and think they're done. And they won't really start thinking about it until after lunch on Saturday the 14th. And then they're going to try to find their emails. And I will get 27,000 emails from people saying, can you send it again? So
Yeah, like 10 minutes before it starts. Right?
I want to send
I'm
it again.
serious.
Yeah, no. Welcome to my life. And so I will send that again on Saturday, sometime like that. And then I like Parker's idea of identifying a couple of people. We were going to identify a couple of people anyway, but actually have them with names on their screens makes sense. All right, I'm mindful of the time, and I want to make sure we get to see this video. So bid for band, thermometer, yay, look at us. And I did want to stress all of you, many of you have already heard this, but I want to just make sure you understand or make sure what our theme is this year with the organizational committee and my personal theme is that money is great, yay. We do want to raise money, that's wonderful. We are really lucky. Our Boosters has been just an extraordinarily well-run financial organization. And so we actually we scaled back the budget and we could operate on a thinner budget from there if we had to. So they've done a remarkable job. The single biggest goal of this evening is community and hopefully people have a smile on their face afterwards. So that's really the whole point. And so that's sort of the lens of everything. So I just want to make sure you understood that. The money's important, but it's not the driver. All right, we finished bid for bands. Cliff Sharples would like to have a couple minutes to talk. And so this is where we would say, thank you, everybody. So appreciate blah, 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 blah. I would really like to introduce one of our amazing parents. That's part of our strength is these amazing parents we get to pull into our sphere. And he's going to introduce the video and what it's all about. And then he's going to run the video, make him co-host. This is the idea. He's going to run the video off of his screen. And it can't really be cloud-based. It has to be on his device. It's a huge file, as you'd expect. So that's the piece I'm going to have to get together with him, make sure that this works. Come on, let me show. There. Can you guys see that? I don't know. I can't see you. Are you guys on my screen? Can you see it?
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
I'm going to try it again. I don't think I didn't get to see you guys. Stand by. Just
Now remember, anybody, if you're running video and you optimize, you lose the waffle of people. So if you click optimize for video, you'll lose being able to see the other people's faces. If you want to see other people's faces, then you click share sound and click the open window. And I think the easiest thing when you're playing video, feel free to correct me or Tyler, but I found the easiest thing is just make sure that behind your initial window, that the tab that you're running your media from is actually open before you go to share the screen. Because then when you go to share the screen, you'll see the active tab.
Yeah,
And you can share some.
Very familiar, yeah. Okay, I don't know how this will work. We'll see. This is on YouTube. YouTube, I found lags really badly on Zoom. But this is the teaser. So 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Do you guys have sound?
No.
No?
No.
No.
So do you guys have sound?
No.
No.
Jocelyn!
Oh, that drives me crazy. Okay. Drat, and this is so adorable. Okay, let me try this again. Computer sound.
I might also just say that if you are, whoever is running video, and if you do have the waffle, immediately one person should be sending a text that you have sound or not. Like we should always confirm. So whoever is going to be the maybe if it's Jacob,
Yeah.
Kyle and I will fire Jacob a text right away every single time some video starts, just to let him know that we are hearing the sound, because you never know when you're actually playing. We don't want to go 2 minutes and then we see the chat.
Right, and that or if Jacob and I are not in the same place, same thing. I just back and forth, so you guys don't have to feel responsible. You can be in the moment.
Okay, I'm gonna hope this works a second time. Can you guys see that?
Yep.
Okay.
You're not sharing your sound right now. I can tell already.
How do you know that?
Because oh yes you are. I'm sorry, the speaker's on the top left. Yes, you
Okay.
are. Sorry.
Cross fingers. Sound? You guys got sound?
No.
No sound? It's rain.
No sound.
Damn
No,
it.
but I like the descriptions.
Okay, so no sound.
Could it be a headset issue? No.
Yeah. No, I think it's my computer, the sound. Well, you're not going to see the teaser. Sorry. You'll see it tomorrow. It's coming out in email. It's very adorable. Oh my gosh. I loved it. I wanted to share it with you tonight, but I'm not getting to work on my.
Do you want to post in the chat?
I'm going to send it out in the email,
Okay.
and then it'll hit your boxes tomorrow at 6 a.m. Is what I'm going to do. So you'll get it then. So that was how I was going to wrap up this meeting. But anyway,
That's awesome.
imagine.
Jen, will you send us that link so we can use it in classes?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I'll send it. Yeah. And
When I
somebody
put
else.
YouTube on my computer, there's no sound. I think it sucks the sound into the Zoom program, so I don't
Okay.
think YouTube.
Okay. I tried to download it. I'm struggling with this stuff. So you will get it. I will send it to you. That was it. So we play the production. At the conclusion, it's clapping, blah blah blah. Thank you. Closing everything down. And then if we have a total at that point, we can share it. If not, we're planning to send an email the next morning with just a huge thank you. And there's still time to donate, and just that we appreciate you. So that's the night. And I've made a ton of notes. I'll connect with Cliff and make sure that the movie is on track to work. Before we close, did I miss anything?
I just want to say, Kurt and I were trying a little side project test to try to do YouTube Live, so you could actually see this whole Zoom performance and the thing. But what I found right now is that it causes a huge echo, so I think we're not going to do it. Just FYI.
Drat. Oh well, it gets smarter every day. Okay, you guys, just huge thank yous. Thank you. I'm super excited, super nervous, but super excited. So here we go.
Thank you, everybody.
If you think of anything, let me know. Bye.
Bye.